Christian Preschool. It's Mrs. Straub here again. I'm happy to see you. I hope you're doing well and making the best of this situation that I know we all would rather be going to school, but here we are doing another story. I think the teachers have some fun things planned to send to you in video. This book that I wanted to read to you today is called Whose Nest? And it's illustrated by Guy Troughton, and it's a scholastic book. I weave my secret nest with bark from the honeysuckle tree. This oval hideaway keeps my babies warm. At night, I nibble sweet berries and gnaw on hazelnuts. Who am I? So you're supposed to guess whose nest might look like this. And then we get to open up and see. I am a dormouse. I climb brambles and balance on branches. Soon I will take a long winter's nap. So that's a hibernating animal. I build my sturdy nest with strong sticks and soft moss. This huge home sways on the branches of the tallest trees, rocking my chicks to sleep. Who am I? Okay, whose nest do you think this is? You could take a guess at home about what animal might live in that big nest. And let's check. If you said an eagle, you were right. I soar and swoop above the treetops and over the land. Each year, I make my nest bigger. So they use the same nest and add on to it every year. I form my nest with soft, sticky foam. It hangs on a log or a branch. This bubbly nest lets my tadpoles grow. Soon they will hatch and splash into the water. Who am I? So whose nest is this? There was a hint in there. I'm a tree frog. If you heard the word tadpole and you thought maybe it was a frog, you were right. I climb up tree trunks and perch on lofty boughs. At night, I look for insects to eat. I lay hundreds of eggs on colorful coral. This watery nest is hidden from harm, hungry hunters, and whooshing water. Who am I? So whose nest is this? This is an underwater nest. I am a clownfish. I think that looks like Nemo, right? I flit and float through the tickly tentacles of an anemone. Swimming on the reef, we are safe. So there are nests in the ocean too. I nestle into tall grass and cushion my nest with fluffy fur and cuddly leaves. This snuggly bed blankets my babies while I munch on sweet, crisp clovers. Who am I? See who's in this nest. I am a rabbit. That nest was on the ground. I hop, hop, hop across the soft sun-soaked grass. If it rains, I nuzzle into a warm, dry burrow. I tunnel in the deep, dark earth to make my sheltered home. This den of waxy cups is built quietly below the bustling garden. Who am I? Look at this nest is all these separate little cups, they called it, that are waxy. Can you take a guess? I am a bumblebee. I bounce and buzz from flower to flower. When winter comes, I hide from the snow and the cold. I dig through dry, dusty dirt for the perfect place to lay my eggs. This hushed hole is cozy and moist. Here, my eggs will be snug until they hatch. Who am I? Okay, whose nest is in the ground like this? Let's see. I am a gecko. I slink and search for food beneath the stars. But when the sun shines, I will curl up to snooze. So, an animal that sleeps in the daytime. See if you can remember that word, some of you. It's nocturnal, so that's a nocturnal animal. I tuck away my tiny nest. It is soft and made with moss and feathers. This little haven can barely be seen from a tree. Perfectly perched, it will not be toppled in the wind or storm. Who am I? I am a hummingbird. I swiftly sail, searching for sweet nectar to sip in the summer. I fly away when the autumn chills the air. We know lots of birds that build nests, for sure. So So that's the last page with the bird. And that's probably the animal we think of most of the time with a nest, but it's neat to see that there are a lot of different animals that build nests too. What I was thinking you could do with this book, of course, it's the time of year you could go around looking for nests outside of different kinds. And I also was going to attach a link where you can do some bird watching and maybe look outside your yard for different kinds of birds and draw a picture and make some recordings of the birds, of different things that you see with a little help from Mom and Dad. So I hope you enjoyed the book, Whose Nest? And I can't wait to see you the next time. Bye.